pals. How you doing? It's good to see you. It's very good to see you. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, friends. How's it going? I feel like we were only here last week. My hands are shot to shit. I should let you know right now. My hands are really, really buggered. So this is going to be a fun day. Hey, Nightworld. Hey, Nate. Hey, Apathis. Hey, Dior. Hi, Soccer. I know that Katie and Wintermute are here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry if I've missed anyone. Hi, Tortoise. Yeah, we're going to do some buckyball racing today. Hi, Hank. We're going to try and do runs that I am confident as far as submitting. I know there were quite a few Movadas over the weekend people are complaining about already. I've seen people complaining about. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, yeah, you had a few. Yeah, I've heard tell of distant things that have occurred. So we're gonna do no, nothing's balked. Nothing's balked. The multi-stream thing that I used, I used a different multi-stream thing because it installed automatically with the multi-chat thing that I have. And that's just not as intuitive as the old one that I used. That's the only thing that's not working. It's not, honestly, everything else is fine. It's just that I've just changed something I used because I didn't want to install another plugin, and it turns out it's not as good, so I'm going to install the other plugin. That's the only thing. Hence the fact I wrote the multi-stream thing that isn't whack, rather than fix everything because everything's broken. Do you see the difference? Do you see the language difference there? Anyway, let's jump into Elite. It's not loaded yet. Hold up. There. Hi, Rocky. How you doing, pal? It's good to see you. Totally the same thing. Everything is broken. Okay, let's hop in. We logged out on this server. Oh, am I? Yeah, no, I'm on the right server. I didn't log into the previous server. Off to watch the Minecraft movie later. Oh, it's school holidays, isn't it? Is it school holidays? When's Easter? Nothing's broken. It's fine. '20th of April. '20th of April, so a couple of weeks away. Right, let's have a look. Important day that. Important day that. Is that the day when you get to tell John that he's really old, Katie? 2 week school holidays ends on the Easter weekend. Nice. Right, shall we just do... We just go for one? It's the start of your sugar daddy fortnight. You think finished this Friday will finish for good? That can't be right. Just for the break, okay. I was going to say that can't possibly be right. Okay, right. Shall we just go for it? What's my average time? Actually, I need to switch to the Cobra. Flyby Hunter. Your twin niece's birthday is the day before Easter Sunday. What must it... be sure to ask them what it's like being a twin.
Hello there.
Hello. She met Evelyn and Judy in Cyberpunk last night. Did she immediately fall in love? Please tell me she immediately fell in love. Okay, right, shall we... Okay, 1917 is bad. They may have been mentioned. Amazing. Amazing. I'm on board with that. Shall we just say 19 minutes? Even though you can't really see it. Yeah, let's just say 19 minutes and then go for it. I didn't even see what time that was that I started. Yes, final day of Buckyball.
All clear. Flight control out.
I'm saying how much she loved Jackie. It gives me a slightly sick feeling. No. Oh no! Bless. I can go again. I can go again. I can go again. No, I can't. I think I went backwards on the last run, so... Zombie! All the Cobra makes genuinely feels like it's about to fall apart at any given moment. I love that for it. Last morning, Mr. Toaster and can boited into the front of the station. I feel that. A really bad approach. We're racing, Alec. Don't be confused by the big red number. Been up since about midnight. It's now almost 5 a.m. Blimey.
Papa Sierra Yankee. Welcome to Federation Space, Commander. This port operates a docking reservation policy. Submit a request before landing. Permission authorized. Proceed.
Sucks.
07.
Looks like it. Love how much of a battering she can take. Okay. Hi, Chris. Chris, I got your message and I looked at it and I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you. I forgot to reply though. I feel bad, but I am kind of with you. I kind of agree with you. I think we're tweaking. We could get it to work. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fringe one, but I think we could get it to work. Bit of editing. Do. No. It's really hard. I went at that far too. Far too hard then. Although that lineup's not too bad.
Deluxe, Papa Sierra Yankee. We're happy to have you, Commander. Priority access will be granted upon request. Okay, Commander. Your assigned landing pad is number 14.
Okay, alright.
Docking cancellation.
I said 14!
Approach for access. You are go for approach to pad 14.
It really does! Alright, I guess. War is plaguing the system. You may want to be careful who you pledge your allegiance to. All right. God. For what it was, you came on a little strong. It's okay. Hi, Squeakenheimer. Thank you so much for that 26 months of support. Wild. Thank you so much, you lovely bean. Katie, don't send me any more pandas. You've got, I will follow, okay. I will follow the cat. We put up some new garden furniture over the weekend that was listed as being slot together, no screws. Like slot together, fits together like Lego, no screws. It came with 68 screws. By the end of yesterday, my knuckles were swollen. I can only just about get this ring on today. My hands have swollen so badly. It looks lush, but my hands have swollen so badly. $68 screws. Once we get everything else put up, I'll put a picture in Discord. It's really nice. You will get a subtle message to DM picture. Chris, have you sent me pictures of pandas?
Landing authorized. Assigned to landing pad 02. Terrain alert. Climb immediately.
Beautiful.
Secured. This facility is on high alert.
Okay, so it is backwards. I have to go. Okay, that's fine.
Ship restraints retracted. Climb to exit altitude.
I got a bit of stutter then. Hey, look at that. It was 5 past. Wow. You're late to this? Okay, so the Buckyball Racing Club are a group of racers who do time trials in Elite Dangerous. So, for example, for the last 2 years, we've done 2 8-race seasons, always advertised on the forums. And it's basically normally a set number of places that you have to go to. Sometimes there are things that you have to do at those certain places. So like effectively jumping through hoops and things like that. This race is time and motion study. We're not doing a big season this year because there's so much going on in Elite at the moment. We're just sort of like putting things in as and when.
This is an independent star system, Commander. Request touching down. Access
God, it really wants me at the back.
for approach to pad 3-4.
But this race is a time and motion study. It's definitely worth looking for them on the forum. And then there is a Buckyball Discord as well, which is really, really nice. But if this feels like something that you might be interested in, Fizzy, I would definitely join the Discord or try some of the old races. There's a couple of races that sort of like are long-standing that are like evergreen and ongoing. But normally the races run for like a week.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure authorized.
I think we should get sub 19. Should definitely get sub 19. You like racing, but you don't know a super fast ship. So they have there are normally two different classes. So there will be a, hi Spooky, there will be a regulation class and an unlimited class. The ship that I'm in at the moment is the regulation Cobra. And the regulation Cobra is completely unengineered and costs about 2 million. Something like that. What's my rebuy on it? Yeah, 95,000. So if you don't have like all the engineering and stuff, you can wait until you can just do the regulation. But definitely keep an eye out for the next one.
Papa Sierra Yankee. This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Landing permitted. Set down on landing.
Anyone's good.
1.
Okay, I'll take I'll take 19 minutes, that's fine.
Welcome to our starport, Commander.
I can take 19 minutes. I'm happy with that, actually. What's the actual scores? When did Alec do the last scores? Okay. Unlimited class. Yeah, I'll take 19 minutes. No, hang on. It's me behind Rocky. No, it doesn't. Puts me just in front of Rocky. 1830. I could do it the other way round. A good starting spot. That's the only reason I want to go again. Might try 18 minutes. Maybe I'll try 17 minutes. Do I try 17 and go the other way? Just for shits and giggles. I don't think it's going to change my position. Let me mark there. I should really do that as well. Ah. Yeah, heck it. What's the worst that can happen? I abandon it halfway through because it's terrible. Right. So 48. So 1700.
Detach confirmed. Departure authorized.
Okay. Good first jump. Didn't need to double and triple loop this one, but you know, it be what it be.
Shane!
Hey, Meggins! Hello! You been busy? Good. Busy's good. So you have a fleet carrier, I can imagine. Best angle of attack for next time? Thanks, Spooky.
Papa Sierra Yankee.
Deluxe.
Comply with
Okay,
flight
that's good.
regulations as you approach the station, Commander. Clearance denied. Maintain approach and resubmit within range.
I don't think there's a single Deluxe thing in this one, which is disappointing. No. No, this is the old Cobra. This is the regulation Cobra. Fort Buckyball. Because the new Cobra's not out for cash yet. So we can't use that one for Buckyball.
During your visit, Commander.
Sorry, not out for credits yet, that's what I mean. In-game cash.
Landing couple have disengaged. You are clear to leave.
Got to get excited and get one. No, it's still only available for ARCs.
Until next time, Commander.
But the new ship is becoming available for ARCs. The Corsair is becoming available for ARCs on tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, the 8th. Tomorrow. So, general thoughts are that it's going to be available. The Cobra's going to be available for creds tomorrow, but that might not be the case. Frontier have neither confirmed or denied it. What do you think about the course? I was instantly taken back to my years flying in a Python Mach 1, and I dislike it immensely. I think it is sluggish. It doesn't work well with my play style in that I rely on beam lasers a lot to and the distributor doesn't really have enough oomph in it, even charged enhanced. The 7A thrusters give it a similar ground hooning speed as a Aspect Explorer. Sure, it's got storage, but I genuinely do believe that if you're a new player and you pick up that ship as a medium all-rounder and you pick it up for ARCs, you're going to be disappointed with it. I'll hop on to the preview server in a little bit, and I'll fly it around again, because I may just have been nonplussed about it, but you haven't even tried it yet? Need to buy my arcs for the Corsair. You can see me selling all of your last gen medium ships when this comes out. I would. It doesn't feel very good to fly.
Deluxe, Papa Sierra Yankee. Priority access will be granted upon request. Welcome to this visual port, Commander. Request approved. Vectoring for approach to landing pad 03.
If you rely. No. If you rely on like a glove on the Python, let's say for example you rely on the Python and you use the Python 1 for a lot of shit, you're gonna love the Corsair. But I served my time. I had that moment. Got some cargo routes into Mandalay yesterday, some cargo missions. Was immediately still short on space, so just went and got your T8. I genuinely think you would enjoy a Type 8 and a Mandalay together and switching out as and when you need it better than you will, of course, would just having a Corsair for the mild inconvenience of switching the ships. You went digging online to see others fly it, and you're the first I've seen that gave a detailed opinion on why you dislike it. I come with receipts. I don't just not like something for the sake of not liking it. I was fully expecting it to be amazing at everything and incredible, and I was expecting that to be the reason I didn't like it. The original Python was too good at the time. It was the only ship I ever flew to do BGS things. And then when Odyssey dropped and it gave more of a leaning towards smaller ships, I started flying around the Courier, and I bloody loved that. I love the Mandalay. Yeah, my playstyle is an all-round playstyle, but I also really like having ships that are built for purpose. So and this is coming from a person who's got a built-for-purpose Explorer Corvette, but it's built to explore and to explore only. And I just think I forgot how much you sacrifice when you get a multi-role ship. As well, maybe a little bit of that.
Deluxe, Papa Sierra Yankee. Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you. Okay, Commander. Proceed to landing pad 04.
Its turning circle in Super Cruise is utterly gash as well. I can't think of a better word for it.
Warning, Commander. Speed restrictions are in place at this facility. Detach confirmed. You are go for departure.
Yeah, I mean, I really love the Mandalay. The Mandalay and the Cobra 5, I think, are must-get ships. I genuinely do, but I feel like everything else... The Type 8's great, but I feel like the Corsair maybe falls into the Python 2 park. Really like the Cobra 5. The Cobra 5 has got a lot of personality. I also think the Corsair might be slightly devoid of personality as well. Python 2 is your go-to for CCs of high-level missions. Again, I think that the Python 2 thing is very much a me preference. It's very much a me preference, and it's to do with what weapons you put on it and what control you have over your hands. It's gone over my days of fragmembering and those kind of things, even though I still have the chip. I can't do it for very long because I struggle with the hand movements. I prefer like running a Corvette. Yeah, you run all frags, exactly. I've lost all my time. That's unfortunate.
Permission authorized. Assigned to landing pad 05.
Weapons and ships. Karumba's like fully embraced that. Weep.
Yay, pain!
That thingy life, yo. Yeah, I just changed the order. That hole in life, hole in steel. I don't think that much out though. If anything, it's behind. There are some just to clarify, Katie, there are some tweety little bastards about today, and it's grinding your gears. I've got to do this drop at Somerset Station in 1. I'm gonna be over. I did 17 minutes. This is bad. It's shrill. Step your game up on the on-foot gameplay, you're missing out on a lot. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed since the Thargoid War happened, and now that gameplay has been removed. Nothing's changed since when they added protect the payload. And I get a big jump. Yeah, this one's cursed. On the plus side, you're not missing out on new things, is what I'm trying to say. Never really did it much. Well, there are for sure things you can do. And CZs are fun. If I'd said 18, I wouldn't have beat it. That's fine. That's fine. I know my limits. 19 is fine. It's well and good. Switch to the Mandalay and then try and do a good time in that.
Odyssey, Papa, Sierra, Yankee. Please comply with flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander.
I wonder if I can get it without
Pad 36.
without having to jump away from a planet first. I wonder if I can do that. Don't think the planets will have moved enough.
Shut down. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Simon. Afternoon of SRE racing at a construction site yesterday with 6 to 12 people with glorious chaos. Sounds amazing. That sounds really fun. Do. Bum 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 bum. More like dodgems than racing. What did you use? Did you use scarabs or did you use thingies? Scarabs. I think scorpions will be really fun. The track with the jump in. I think scorpions would be really fun because they're a little bit more weighty. Right. If I try 15 minutes on this one, I'm gonna get a coffee first, I think. Let's just do this right again. Less prone to spinning and crashing. Yeah, I think it'll be a bit better. I'm gonna go get coffee and then we're gonna run it in the Mandalay, and then I think my hands may have given. No, I said I was gonna get cough, and then I said coffee instead. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get a coffee. Be right back. I'll see you in a sec.
Come on. Here. You gotta get out of here.
And you've got to be kidding me.
Don't argue, Garrus.
We're in this to the end.
No matter what happens here, you know I love you. I always will.
Shepard, I love you too.
Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon?
My God.
Same cisterns overflowing?
Can you see
Huh?
this?
No. Is that a spider?
Yeah. Oh God.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, but that was a lot.
Are you
Holy
okay?
shit.
Are you alright?
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh. I'm about to get Insanity 3. I have no other option but to destroy. You didn't see it pop up. It just happened. I just got the achievement.
For the baby.
Such a good design, but it gives me so much ick.
Walk away.
Ugh.
Walk away. And let me a fine hag make.
God. Surrender the child immediately.
What? You'll kill me? Touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return. Stronger than ever.
Darian got better.
A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense.
That is an alignment shift. That's how it showed.
Crew, matey. And should you...
Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump God. He's gone straight into it.
Then again.
When I walk outside with my head in the clouds, everywhere I go.
That was so smooth.
I'm gonna sing all my blues away. Everything's alright when I got you by my side. It's gonna be a good day. Sing it.
Fucking yes! Okay, that felt like a much better. That felt like a much better jump. Oh, maybe too much. Yep, too much. Oh, shit. Oh, gang. This might be where the stream ends today. Icarus flew too close to the sun. think we're gonna leave it there today, gang. I've got Lave later. I got Lave later, so that was fun. This is always fun, folks.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Consider this 110,000% a rage quit. Shall we play some Dragon Age? I'd very much like to play some Dragon Age and jump back into where we were, which I do actually vaguely remember where we were today. Or these 2 relaxing weekends of which I don't know. I know that we should be on like the cliffs, I think. Oh no. No, hang on. Now where were we then? Shit. We're not on the cliffs. We're in the town. So the Normandy, I was gonna go into great deep. What just happened? What just happened? And what? I just got shunted back to the other system. Yeah. I mean, I can... It's a great game. It's a great game. It makes you feel things.
Ultimate T-pose for ultimate dominance.
Father, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit.
Wow.
Amen.
Oh, but I can practice. I am back. Hi. Hi, pals. How you doing? It's good to see you. There we go. What time should we do for this? I know that says 12:37, but that's really misleading. What if I say...
Hey, bitch!
What if I say... Yeah, I was gonna say 15.
Bone!
What if I say bone? That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is more bones. I think 15 will do it. I can't remember whether or not I set my path. I did. Let's try 15. Seven, 8.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Departure authorized.
Okay, we'll start again. We'll just start again. It's fine. This is the wrong side of the station. That's Alex's fault. That is 100% Alex's fault because the wings should have been fine. The wings should have been fine. Okay. Maybe we'll be further forward. If I go 14:59, I could end up ahead of you. Are you 15 minutes? Maybe I'll go 14:59 just for shits and giggles. I won't make it. 69, nice. 59. Well, let me just do it. Let's see.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Let's find out.
All clear. Until next time, Commander.
If I can do 15 in anything, it will be a Mandalay. That's for certain. It wasn't in this weekend, so you didn't improve any. I get it.
Zorgon Peterson, Papa Sierra Yankee. This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Access granted. Set down on landing pad 4-5.
I still don't have EDMC installed with my pad whatsitter. Okay, 11 seconds down. Okay, we can get this.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock. Speed restrictions are now lifted. Until next time, Commander.
My plan is to make it all up at the end. I don't like this though. It's not feeling good.
Assigned to landing pad 05.
The film's alright.
Terrain alert. Climb immediately. Papa Sierra Yankee. Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you. Okay, Commander. Your assigned landing pad is number 07.
I need to find a minute. It's a minute, I think.
Clear the landing pad. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone.
Back, it will always be the last place I look. For sure, it will be the last place I look. didn't stop early enough. Says Captain Obvious. This is painful. I found 2 seconds. I'm also gonna be friggin' miles from it. I'm not that far. And the Mandalay's quick. How I rescued that?
Request approved. You are clear for approach to pad 10. Terrain alert. Climb immediately.
I don't know how to turn it back on. I think I know. This has been really messy. This has been really messy. Have a good look. When it mute. Words. Any good recommendations when you're racing as to when to stop SEO? And that's me over, okay. Yeah, in time, obviously, Cadet, but like an actual, like a best practice, because I haven't found it yet. If I find it, let you know? Okay. Normally a few seconds before you actually pressed it. I feel that entirely.
Sierra Yankee. This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander. Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 30.
The frigate's pad, of course it is. Hey, Baz! $16.20, so that would make it.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Oh my god, so huge. Right, reset. How am I finding? Yeah, so much better. So much better. Whoops. That was me, for anyone who was curious. So much better. The only thing I had a crash on was No Man's Sky, and that was because it reset all my graphic settings to ultra high, and it couldn't do both. Okay. So you're doing it maybe 20% of the time, you're either too late or too early. It's so annoying because I really want to get it right, or at least get it closer to right. I think I can do 15. I think I can do 15. I'm gonna do 15:30. I'm gonna do 15:30 as my time, I think. Oh, I haven't plotted. Let's aim for 15:30. It might be the last one that I can do, and we might end up going back to hauling or just like having a little fly around. Like, let me know what you want me to do. I can have a fly around on the preview server again, like give another view of the Corsair. You started playing a game called The Crust. I've never heard of that. Or I can do some hauling. But do let me know if you want me to go and have a look at the preview server again. I've got to take my rings off. My hands and my knuckles are really swollen. That's the only thing that's going on right now. Okay, we plotted. 15:30.
Detach confirmed. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Oof. Do 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 do. Just do a little burst here, not too big. That will be the best I can do. that's a real bad choice to do that. Maybe I just shouldn't SEO at all on this one. Or even do a even smaller pump. Flipping. Because I'm constantly then trying to find the time for the rest of the race. It's just press on.
Sorgon Peterson, Papa Sierra Yankee. This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 2-2.
Mm-hmm. 9 seconds, okay.
System shut down. Welcome to our starport, Commander. Landing coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Might be the best you're getting out of Gummy Hands McGee today.
You have cleared the no-fire zone. Until next time, Commander.
I know this is definitely on the light side. Just a spiral would work well here, rather than all of this malarkey. Don't they call that the leap of shame? It depends if it's intentional or not. It's sometimes, it's proven to be quicker to loop something to land it than it is to be, like dead on. Although my times would suggest otherwise right now.
Landing authorized. Assigned to landing pad 05.
It should be quick. It was quick. That's such a pretty sky.
Landing coupler disengaged. Climb to exit altitude.
I was expecting that to be gold. I am shook.
Zorgon Peterson, Papa Sierra Yankee. We're happy to have you, Commander. Priority access will be granted upon
What was it, 5 past?
authorization clear.
15, okay.
For approach to pad 3-3.
Jesus Christ. Okay, can I have frames? Thank you.
Welcome to the station, Commander. Docking clamps retracted. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
Really like this next one to be perfect. That would be really great, please.
All clear. Hope to see you again, Commander.
No, I fluffed it. That's the shame. I should not have done the second boop. Although, maybe, question mark? Thing is, there's nothing to flip in gravity well on them with this one because it's so far out. Hi Faye, how you doing, my lovely? It's good to see you. Yeah, not too bad. I think I'm gonna get on the preview server in a minute and have another look at the Mandalay. Not the Mandalay, the Corsair. Such a low approach. I'll take it. Woohoo! 1 second! Thank you! I can't remember where I got it. I cannot remember where I got it. I do love it though.
Zorgon, Papa Sierra Yankee. Federal flight control is in operation at this surface port. Observe docking reservation protocols. Request denied. Resubmit within range. Terrain alert. Climb immediately.
Last spot.
Detach complete. Climb to exit altitude.
From 23, god damn it! This game is trying my patience today. Come on, big gravity! God damn it.
Sorgon Peterson, Papa Sierra Yankee. This is an independent star system commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 30.
Where the fuck is 30? I haven't put my bloody weapons out. Yeah, I know.
Acts of aggression will not be tolerated.
So that is, I said 1530. So that's 33 times 2. So that would be 1636. Right? 1636, I think. Which would put me in 10th. I think I've got one more in me. I think I have one more in me. Slots together furniture that actually doesn't slot together, and slots together furniture, no screws. By the way, also includes 68 screws. I might take another break. I might take another break just to give my hands a rest, a moment. Is that all right? It'll be a quicker one than last time. I'm just gonna very quickly nip off, grab myself a drink, and then be back. But I am, I need to give my hands a break. I know what's going on. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Come on. Here. You gotta get out of here.
And you've got to be kidding me.
Don't argue, Garrus.
We're in this to the end.
No matter what happens here, you know I love you. I always will.
Shepard, I love you too.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And for the baby.
Such a good design, but it gives me so much ick.
Walk away. Walk away. And let me a fine hag make.
God. Surrender the child immediately.
What? You'll kill me, touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever.
Darian got better.
A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense.
That is an alignment shift. That's how it showed.
Crew, matey. And should you...
Gosh, you're beautiful.
Oh my God. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump Yeah. I mean, I can... It's a great game. It's a great game. It makes you feel things.
Ultimate T-pose for ultimate dominance.
Father, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit.
Wow.
Amen. It's okay. Nothing down there but rocks.
It's definitely hey, one more Bucky down here. Okay. This is it. This is the last time. So the last go. Aiming for 15:30. And then we'll go and have a look at the Corsair again and see if my opinion have changed over the weekend. 15:30. You restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter. Perfect run, right now, right here. You're gonna see it right now.
All clear. Flight control out.
Mentally, I have this. Physically, not so much. This one I'm not gonna zoom to. I'm just gonna treat it as usual. Should have zoomed. I should have zoomed. Please let me use you, Mr. Gravity Well. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe a little bit too much. Still going. Let's go. We'll find that time.
Yankee. This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander. Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 07. System shut down. Enjoy your visit, Commander. Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Come on. Come on! This is the one I don't need to thingy on, I think. Maybe a little one. Boop. Like that, just get the speed up a bit. Round and then back round again. I hate being so slow! Yeah.
Landing permission granted. Clear to land on pad 05. Joey alert. Climb immediately. Complete. Ship secured.
A minute.
Ship released. Clear to leave controlled airspace. You are clear of the port. Safe travels, Commander. Papa Sierra Yankee. The Federation welcomes
Brilliant.
you, Commander. We'd be
That was
happy to
such a good approach, and I'm really mad that it was in a sea of shit.
Number 4-1.
Oh, where is it? Behind me.
Securing ship. Good to have you, Commander. Detach confirmed. You are go for departure.
Okay. Full kit in combat just happened. Behind my computer. Oh man. I know it's on the dark side. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Spin, 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 spin. This is messy, but I think it'll do it. Not as good as before. I'm nowhere near close enough. What you want about, mate? Was it telling me to let the terrain alert? I've got to land. Somerset Station.
Landing jumper disengaged. Climb to exit altitude.
Be over, but not by a lot.
Zorgon Peterson, Papa Sierra Yankee. This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
I've got to do one more. I can do 1530.
Resubmit within 7,500 meters. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 08.
I'll do it again. One more time. One more time.
To station services for more information, Commander.
One more time, because I really do know where I went wrong. I know where I went wrong. Look, one more and my hands will be shot. I literally cannot do another one after that. My hands will genuinely be broken. But I want to get one more done. One more and then I have to stop. Please hold me accountable to that. I really mean it. Please hold me accountable. Otherwise I will not be able to get through the week. I'll be like walking around with a claw. Thank you, Katie. It's not the Buckyball race. Trust me, it wasn't the Buckyball race. Yesterday we put up some garden furniture in our house. And the garden furniture, it looks beautiful now it's up. But the garden, we need to finish putting some other bits out there, and I'll share a picture once it's all done. But the garden furniture that went out, we bought it specifically because it said, like one of the main selling points was that it would just click together, and it just clicked together like Lego, so it would all fit together, and it all clicked together, and once it clicked together it was fine, and there was no screws required. It had 68 screws, and they were in really tricky spots, and there was a lot of manipulation that was going on, and today my hands are feeling it. So that's why it's not to do with the Buckyball race, but my hands are feeling it, and I still wanted to stream and still do all of the stuff, but I need to know my limitations. That's the reason. I feel like I need to sit with a heat pad. Also, these are things that Chris has bought with his birthday money, I should say. But he also bought me some bits. Like this. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? As my dog goes mental. Isn't that absolutely stunning? I love it so much. Isn't it so pretty? Isn't it so pretty? Like I'm obsessed with it. I like doing Lego because it's just like a reminder of, it's just sort of like, it keeps my hands working when I can. I put that together, I think, on Saturday night or Friday night, one of the two. Haven't put it up yet, obviously. But yeah. Right, did I plot? I did plot. Okay, let's try that again. That one was only like, you have the cat. That was only like 20 quid. No, less than that. That was like $8.99. It was like $8.99 at the at B&M. We got that from. And then he got some other pieces. We've made 2 of them. There's a couple more that we need to make. Not the cat. Not the cat. We've got I've got a mini orchid and a kingfisher. Mini orchid and a kingfisher. I've also got a mini chrysanthemum and the Nigel Mansell set, like the Nigel Mansell car set. And there's also like a small Millennium Falcon in that store that I really want as well, but that's a bit of a bit much at the moment. Right, let's go. 15, 30. Okay. Oh, I need to reset. Okay. 15:30, and then let's go. Let's go.
Restraints withdrawn. Departure authorized.
Last try. Hi, Grim. Okay. Nope, I'm over. Blinking heck. I am gonna do this though. It's only 14 seconds. It's not like the 40 from last time.
Zorgon Peterson, Papa Sierra Yankee. Please comply with flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander. Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 08.
God, what did I just do?
You are clear to leave. You have cleared the no-fire zone. Until next time, Commander.
Okay. Me. Little boot. Might be too much of a boop. No, I think we're all right. Bit of a boop. I mean, you say that, and then I go friggin' hooning past. Right, spiral, spiral, spiral. Do the thing where you spiral, or as I like to call it, I don't know. Leaps of shame are kind of a fallacy. Over? Okay, sure. Hi, Meglin!
Landing permission granted. Assigned to landing pad.
Military landings are always weird though, because you can be over when you get to it, but then because you're lined up so much better, you just sort of like drop and go. Whoops. Come on. Cradle, is that where I am now? Yeah. Love that sky. Love that sky so much. Always ever tried SEO and a cut almost done with the Imperial rank going with the gate. Debating between that or waiting for an SEO optimized large caller. I've used a SEO in the cutter a lot. It does bounce around a lot. It does bounce around a lot, but it's good. I would use it until such a time as we get an SEO optimized large hauler, because I think it's only a matter of time before we do get one. If you've unlocked it now and you've got the cash, like in-game credits, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't give it a go. But I do use a hauler with SEO optimization. No, I use a cutter with SEO and it's not optimized, I should say. But yeah, if they do, like, because we've got the Corsair, and then even if the next one is a large hauler, you're looking at 6 months.
Okay, Commander.
Really, until it's available for in-game credits. So definitely use the cutter. It's not great, but it's not a nightmare. A good landing pad. Thank you, RNG, for giving me a good landing pad.
Touchdown sequence complete. Securing ship. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Watching a new leaks from yesterday who started with a Mandalay, which can escape near the sun, unfazed. Uses no fuel while steering stably to reflect for the first time yesterday, because it was why would to leave old ships as useless as they are, because for the old players to experience something new with the new ships. If every ship was SEO compatible or anything like that, but you can't haul in a Mandalay. You can't do a big haul in a Mandalay. The Type 9's still really useful. It won't be if they give you a bigger hauler. As long as it works well enough to be 100%. 100% it does work well enough to boost out of gravity wells. That's the thing it's best at, really. Yeah, Type 8 works for medium pads. Oh, I came out far too early. It's got a great hull size for medium pads. New players are completely different. I couldn't watch her anymore. She got herself on a mission where she to fly a cutter 22k light seconds. Oh no. Yeah, new players do have a completely different experience now. Is that good or bad? Not really sure. Not really sure what the answer is either. The Python 2 isn't a hauler though, Nate. This is shallow. But it is 16 seconds up. If you're comparing Pythons, if you're comparing the Python to something, you should be comparing the Python to the Corsair, in which it is pretty much exactly the same in every flipping way, with the exception of the fact that the Corsair is better, has slightly better weapon conversions, one might say, and marginally and doesn't have as much personality.
Landing permission granted. Proceed to landing pad 10.
Damn, I lost all the time I made. Come on.
Landing coupler disengaged. Cleared to leave controlled airspace.
Stupid. Perfect example of having hands that don't work. I'm gonna make it. I'm being so mean about the Corsair, but I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I think it's trash. I would like more frames, please, game. Thank you. What time have I predicted? 15:30. Yeah, I really don't like it. Hey, RPG. Maybe. RPG's like certified, you're okay.
Please comply with the flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander. Permission authorized. Set down on landing pad 30.
Fuck. 1610. 1610 I'll take. No more hands. No more. Go away. No more. Let's go and let's go and have a look at the Corsair again. I'm gonna change my stream title. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. I can live with that. That's fine. Hi, Bubba. Some big uppies. Oh, I don't know if I can lift you today. I don't know if I can lift you. I think it puts me tense. Something like that. Let me have a look. 1610. Yeah, it puts me 10th. I'm fine with that. Treat. I give you treat. I can get into this bag. Hey, Bubs. Come here. Hi. Good boy. Yeah, you can see, I'm gonna show this off in like full screen now. Look how pretty. Oh, pretty. I'm obsessed with her. I just need to find somewhere to hang it up in my house. Right, let's swing back here. Hopefully it should just update. Yeah, it does. Okay. Nope. Go here. Yeah, Corsair time. If you want to know, tell me what you want to know about the Corsair, and I will do as much as I can with it. Oh, I've gone down to 9 notoriety. I need to open something. Hey, Jeannie, do you think the Corsair is bad with the aesthetics, or is it handling module? Right, okay, yeah, I can give you that information. I can certainly give you that information. I think the Corsair is bad because it reminds me too much of the Python Mark 1 as far as the way that it flies, the way that it feels as I am flying it, the misleading nature of the 7A thrusters. I don't think the thrusters are good at all. Israel Lance. What have I got this made as at the moment? We've got multi-cannons and cargo. I can't remember whether I put an experimental on my drives. When it comes to combat, how do you think the Corsair will perform either as a run and gun or a tank? I don't feel qualified. Does it have more optionals than Python 1? It's got better hard points than the Python 1. I believe. Yeah, the hard points on the Python 1 are 3 large and 2 medium. Internals, let's just check. Let's pull it all up. Internal wise, we have 666, which is the same as the Python. 555, an extra 5. Then 4, 3, extra 5 and 1 less 3. So it's got a 5 in place of the size 3 optional internal. It's got the same amount of utility ports. It has 6 thrusters. Corsair should be the true Python Mach 2. 100% agree, Cadet. And I think had it been advertised like that, my expectations would have been different. Yeah, and it's very difficult to explain without you flying it. I should add, it's very difficult to explain without you flying it how being in a courier cockpit feels like you should be able to flit about and zoom around. If you're used to flying the courier at all, it feels like you should be able to flit about and fly around, and she just doesn't have that, even with the 7A thrusters.
Disengage from landing pad. You are go for departure.
Don't know. I've got Dirty Drive's drag on here. I just don't feel. Sounds like it's slightly better with Python 1 is and sorry, it's slightly better than the Python 1 in a number of ways. Module speed, SCA stability, conversions, maybe jump range. Given Python 1 is credit as one of the best early ships, a ship that's better in several ways stays good, but as you say, expectation sounds for a lot. I'm going to agree with you on that. The fact that they took a courier cockpit makes it seem like it's agile and sleek when otherwise it's a passable ship to fly. If you use I will say, if you use the Python 1 a lot, for doing anything that you want to do, then I agree with you entirely. The Python 1 is probably the way to go. The Corsair is probably a must-buy for you. As a person who doesn't anymore, I hated the Python for combat, and I hate this for combat. That hasn't changed anything. Let's just go to a planet and fly around on a planet again, because that was kind of demonstrative last time. Have we got any planets with atmospheres that I can land on? Yeah, this one will do. Look at that Super Cruise turn as well. It just feels... It feels sluggish, and I feel... I've done mining. I did some mining. Wasn't fun. I did some hooning around on a planet. Wasn't super fun. I did some combat, which is my go-to. With my, like, accessible layout. Wasn't particularly fun. I could think of other ships that would be better. I don't want to like do a lot of hauling in it because it just seems I mean, we built a hauler out of it to see how much it would have, and it's got a fair amount. I don't want to turn it into an explorer because I know you can get, I think Errolm has got 70 light years out of it, but that's really stripping it down entirely. Making a Mica out of a Corsair. I can't think of anything else that I could really try. Unless anybody else wants, because I'm more than happy to just throw shit at it. Hey, Deal. Throw shit at it to see if there's anything that I enjoy with it sticks. I can't see it being just a general mission runner either. But the kind of missions that I run, I don't do a lot of like delivery missions. I'll do data delivery. Even when I was flying about the Python, I did data delivery and occasionally a collection thing, but it wouldn't be a huge amount a lot. But if you do a lot of courier missions, maybe. I wanted like a more interesting... I suppose that's interesting over there. Its top super cruise speed is like 4.3, something like that. What's my verdict on it? I'm not super keen, Full Metal Tater, if I'm honest. I can see its place as a super cruise overcharge accessible, or as a compatible, sorry, a super cruise overcharge compatible successor to the Python 1. I can see that. But I think a new player picking this as an all-rounder might struggle. In a very similar way to when I, as a new player, got told you must get a Python 1, you must get to a Python, because then you'll be able to do everything in the game, and then really struggled with combat. It's giving me lots of memory of a previous... Yeah, 100%. It's definitely not power creep OP like we feared on Lave last week. 100% not. I am delirious with the fact that but I also don't think it looks particularly nice. But do I think is it something that I'm going to fly regularly? No. This isn't going to be a ship that I will fly regularly at all. I barely flew my dog is snoring so loud at my feet. I barely flew the Python 2 after it came out. As Kitet says, this feels like what I would expect from a Python Mark II. If Frontier reskinned this to look like the Python Mark II and reskinned the Python Mark II to be the Corsair, then that would make more sense to me. But everything about the way that it performs reminds me of a Python Mark 1. So if you fly a Python Mark 1 and you find a need for a Python Mark 1 which is compatible with SCO, then hey, do I have a ship to recommend to you? If you prefer your ships to be a little more... You're using the Python as a power play ship? If you prefer to have ships that are built for you've built your ships for purpose, then maybe give this one a miss. I like it because it genuinely looks like it has eyes there with this one on. Like the ship kit. You wish it had a new cockpit? I'd agree with you there. I wish it wasn't the Corsair's cockpit. Whoops, I'm gonna hit the ground. No, I'm not. Think if you want a multi-roll. It ain't winning any Buckyball races. A bit of a canyon run I did last week. You can see it. You can see it there if you so wish. Pressure tips and a P1 on the multi-roll. Definitely thinking about this as a replacement for the latter. It's definitely a great replacement for the Python. So what have we got? 570 odd. Nope. You're not convinced of getting one? I mean, when it becomes available for credit, you know? It's genuinely the one that I felt like I've been able to recommend the least. Only just because I'm not. I build a ship for purpose now, but that's because I've got billions of credits, you know? You find it having to return to your carrier. It's the first one of the new ones you haven't all waxed lyrical about. Yeah, it really is. It really is, and I don't know if that's telling. I hope that doesn't. I hope that's not a. Not a foresight of things to come. You see, I don't mind returning to my carrier. I don't mind returning to my carrier. trying to think what else I could possibly try to do with it.
Papa Sierra Yankee. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal. Access granted. Clear to land at docking.
Go xeno hunting. I mean, we could go down the California Nebula, but then I'd have to structure it, and I don't think my hands would do xeno hunting today. I think it means they pitched it about right because everyone has a different style, so they have everything covered. I don't know. I've seen people say that she's amazing. She's amazing hooning around on a planet, and I'm just like, I've got her pretty well engineered here, and I don't see that. You just watch me.
Docking complete. Grind crew dispatched.
A little pretty from lots of angles or only one, but if you don't like it from any angle. You're currently doing BGS for your Anarchy faction, and this can give you a variety of different missions at once. Transport, flight, fight, hatchback, and go 3 and yeah. So I used to use the Python 1 as my BGS ship, and I flew the Python 1 for years. For like 2 years, it was the only ship I flew, and I did no combat, and I did all of those carrier missions and all of that that good stuff. I did that constantly. Then Odyssey dropped, and I was like, if I get off in a station, I can get different missions for my faction, and I built a courier to do those missions. So there was barely any transport or anything on those lines, and it's mostly just go to a place, land, get out, probably kill some people or pick up a package and take it back. And the courier was more than capable of doing that. Now, when the Mark 5 dropped, when the Cobra Mark 5 dropped, I was like, okay, I can use the Cobra Mark 5 instead of that, and that's fine. So I built the Cobra Mark 5 to take the place of the courier. Literally, almost like it's the same weapons, all of that. Cobra Mark 5 does that really well, and I could be in the Cobra Mark 5 doing on-foot BGS all the time. However, at that point, power play dropped. And then I made my Mandalay run pretty much every power play activity that you could do, with the exception of the high level combat ones, which I will always default to my Corvette anyway. So I get it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I get why someone doing ship BGS would be like, heck yeah. But maybe my judgment of the ship is clouded by the fact that I spent years in a Python doing BGS for my previous faction as a second job, and feeling like I was working so hard to do it. And maybe when I started fighting this, all of that, the memory of being in the Python and doing all of that all of that stuff in the Python, and being so annoyed with how wallowy it is in turns, and just how sluggish it felt, especially by the end of when I was using it, how sluggish it felt. Maybe all of those memories, sort of all of those associations, came flooding back, and that's why I don't like it. Also, I think it looks like trash. I don't know what else to say. But I get why people would like it. I get why people want it. But it's definitely not for me. I'm gonna go take another quick break. I hope that's okay. I need to do something with my hands. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Tools for Reapers.
Oh my god, I
Worse
adore
than
him.
the Geth.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
That's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. He's the best character. He's the best character. I love him so much.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had.
It's okay. Nothing down there but rocks.
There's definitely something other than rocks down here. Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump Yeah, good boy! Good boy! This one or this one? It's too distracting. It's too distracting. He holds too much power over me. I'm not down bad for a digital man. Not me. Don't know what you're talking about. Stupid pixels. Go in. Oh.
Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon.
My God.
Same cisterns overflowing.
Can you see this? No. That spider.
Yeah.
Oh God. No. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, but that was a lot.
You're
Holy shit.
Are you alright?
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh. Oh, but I can practice. Holy fuck. I want to go to Daedalus instead because that's where everything else is. What in the butts is that? That's incredible. I love it. What a nonsense thing. What a nonsense thing to exist.
Shame. Shame.
That's so funny.
Once, a mere glimpse of her face would have been enough to turn my insides over. But not this time. In her likeness, I used to read 1,000 stories. She was beauty, wisdom, elegance, power. She contained universes. But now, it's hard to see any redeeming qualities in a lover who condemned you to death.
Good.
I'd much rather gaze into your eyes than hers.
Oh my God.
Yours are capable of tenderness and feeling.
Oh my God.
No god could ever compare.
Oh, I didn't get quick enough to take a screenshot of it. Holy shit. I'd much rather stare into your eyes than hers. Your eyes are full of tenderness and feeling. No god could ever compare. When he says, I love you. But Sun, go over there. I want to see her in all her... I want the model of the Normandy, but I want it in the SRE2, but I want it in Alliance colours. I'm not crying over a ship. I'm not crying over a ship in a video game. I can't even fly. I'm not doing it. Okay, that felt like a much better jump. Oh, maybe too much. Yep, too much. Oh, shit. Oh, gang. This might be where the stream ends today. I did. Icarus flew too close to the sun. I think we're gonna leave it there today, gang. I've got Lave later. I got Lave later, so that was fun. This is always fun, folks.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Consider this 110,000% a rage quit. I don't want to stop this save until, or like get to the end mission until I get to go on my last. I'll go and do an activity with Judy. And when I say activity, I do mean sex. And whatever other activity that she's planned that's probably adorable. But also sex. I'm about to get Insanity 3. I have no other option but to destroy. You didn't see it pop up. It just happened. I just got the achievement.
Come on.
Hey. God, I'm still in that, aren't I? What do we want to... Is there anything you want to know about it? Is there anything you want to know about the Corsair? I think I've given my best review of it. What bird food does it like the best? Nuts. Can the second ring be removed from the cockpit? No. Do you not like the cockpit? I love the Courier cockpit, just not on the Corsair. You don't like it? I want to show you something on it. Oh, I'm going to do livery. Would be better without the second ring. I love the courier's cockpit, but making it bigger and putting it on the Corsair, ain't it? You've never flown a courier? Maybe you'll like it then. Do, do, do. Flying a spaceship, not a fighter jet. Yeah, but it's got a big long nose on it.
Detachment complete. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Ooh. It's also kind of weird that the cockpit's so circular when the rest of it's so angular. I want to show you something that once I show you it, you won't be able to unsee it. I want to ship controls, Type 6. It's a penguin! They should have called it a penguin! It looks just like a penguin from underneath. You tell me that's not a penguin and I will show you a liar. That is a penguin. Kate, I can't. That is a penguin. You tell me anything else that is not a penguin, it's a penguin. Penguin doesn't start with a C. True. We need a penguin. We need one of those toucan skins. We've got a penguin skin. It's this one. Penguin. Which makes sense, really, because penguins can't fly for shit either. This and a penguin in the same room and it's the same picture meme, right? Okay. I'll be relieved to know you believe in the existence of penguins. Relief's doing an awful lot of heavy lifting there, Katie, I'm not going to lie. Bum, 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 bum. Little spinny engines are kind of cool. And the fact that they glow and heat up. Buy my ship. Oh, where'd it go? I'm gonna have to go and do that. Press the wrong button. Press the wrong button and the ship just fucking shot off. That's funny. It's cool. I like the fact that it glows. All of this lighting is very cool. It's very that's very Gutenberg. Need a penguin emote. That would imply that I would be flying it, Grim. Are there any sticky out bits when the... Do you mean the fuel scoop? Or do you mean just when FSD charges? Okay. Let's have a look. Can I do that? Yes. They pop up. If I go back to... Yeah, that pops up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Shall we have a look at... I don't know if I've got a fuel scoop in this. Let me check. I do. Shall we have a look and see if it does anything while it's scooping? That tends to be a thing, doesn't it? Sometimes stuff pops up when it scoops. You noticed it on Fly the other day, not sure if any others do it. Let's see if it does things that are pretty. Because I have no other... That's my old commentary. Whoops. Did I win? My hands didn't win. still see it though, won't I? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, because it says the fuel scoop's active. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It scoops well. There we go. There's something. It scoops well. It maintains a decent heat. The back bit's popped up again. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, maybe they did. If I move away from it slightly. Oh no, they went back down. Yeah, they are popping up slightly. Whoops. They are popping up slightly. But, we all saw that coming. We all saw that shit coming. Silent running some shut to hide your heat signature, yeah. Okay. I'm just not keen on it. Have to look through all of your ships? That's funny. A look at our overheating ships. Do 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 do. Anything else that I want to test her for? Can anybody else think of anything that they want to see? Wait, that was called Harbinger. Where is it? Nice. What do you think of Katie? What would you like to test? Will it blend? Not focusing to score fuel scoops because it's extend wind scoop. It's just because you're cooking, mate. Since the penguin, can you get into a fight with the polar bear? No, because they're on the opposite sides of the planet. True story. Unless you're a kid who tries to steal a penguin from Torquay. I know it doesn't exist anymore. I've been a few times. There used to be like a little SeaWorld place in Torquay, in Devon, and you used to be able to walk among penguins. And my friend was a teaching assistant, and they took a class of people there, of kids there, who was a teaching assistant in like a group of, it was like a learning difficulty school. Living Coast, that was what it's called. A learning difficulty school. And they took a group to there, and one of the kids disappeared. Bullshit. One of the kids disappeared for a while. And when the kid came back, the kid was soaking. And he was like, what is going on? What's going on? And they were like, okay, you got to get back on the bus now. We've all got to get back on the bus to go home. And this kid got back on the bus, and then there was a kerfuffle at the back of the bus. Oh, I still haven't done it. Kerfuffle at the back of the bus. And our friend, the teaching assistant, went to the back of the bus, and this kid had a penguin in his back, and this kid had a penguin in his backpack. Which is amazing. Like, genuinely amazing. Straight up putting a penguin, quite literally picking up a penguin.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on pad 08.
90s and 2000s wasn't okay. This was probably like late 2000s. I think that happened as well. Yeah, Peyton Zoo and Living Coast were the go-to. Chris and I when we were early on dating, had many dates where we'd do Peyton Zoo and Living Coast. The zoo's great. The zoo is great. Living Coast was amazing. I do miss it.
Docking successful.
I do miss it.
Greetings, Commander.
Folks, would you hate it if I left it there? Would you hate it if I left it there today? I want to try and make sure that my hands get through this week. I want to play a lot of Elite with you on Friday and do lots of giveaways. And the only way I'm going to do that is by ensuring that I get through the week. Friday, I will tell you now, thus far we have giveaways for, we have a giveaway for provided by Galactic Hair. We have a giveaway, we have giveaways from Stray Fawn Studios for The Wandering Village and Airborne Empire. We've got 3 copies of each of those to give away. We've got some ship skins for Frontier to give away, and we also have 2 copies of the Parallel Experiment to give away as one lump, because it's a 2-player game, but you both need a copy of the game. That's what I have at the moment, but I am looking for more. I am reaching out to other people to see if there's anything else that they can do, but we've got a lot of games and stuff to give away on Friday. So because it's my partnerversary, 4 heckin' years. Actually, that's Sunday, but I'm moving it forward because I don't stream on a Sunday, and that would be silly. But yeah, folks, tomorrow. Why did I just join that? I just accidentally clicked on something and joined the stream. Tomorrow, we'll be back with the end of the expedition for No Man's Sky, which means I don't have to use a HOTAS, which is great. Let's do this. Music stopped. Great. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with... look at my claws! With No Man's Sky, trying to complete the rest of the mission the expedition with that. On Thursday, I've added loads of mods to City Skylines, so we're doing that. Wednesday, I'm doing some editing so I can start getting Split Fiction out. And the other thing that, you know, if you haven't seen, Just About are doing a competition. One of their exactly the list that Biffa has, Dior. The one that you shared, I installed all of those. That is exactly the list I've done. Just About are doing one of their competitions. It's like $120 if you can do a video which is what does elite mean to you. That's what the other thing that I'm editing on Wednesday, so that goes out around that time, because I don't know about you, but I really like money. So I'm gonna enter that too. Pals, thank you so much for your support today. I really appreciate it. I don't know why my titles haven't run. What's the news with the Corsair? What do you mean, Simplex? Oh, my credit's not rolling. No, help me out. What news would you like? I'll give you one last review. Save your arcs to name stations. There you go. Save your arcs to name stations. Why is that not running? Weird. Folks, we're gonna find someone to raid. That's my personal opinion. Let's raid. Let's raid Miss Groke. Let's go and say hello to Miss Groke. Yeah, save your arcs. That's my hot take. Miss Groke's not live anymore. Let's raid. Oh gosh, I don't know. Sweet Crispy, who's just started streaming with The Last of Us Part 1. Let's do that. Pals. Hey. Tay-Torto, we'll do that. Friends, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Love you very much. Okay, bye.